Dear guests, we will start in several minutes. Thank you. Dear guests, graduates and applicants, welcome you to our regional online roundtable for RУДН University's applicants from Asian countries. Admission campaign 2023, Open the World in One University. It has become a good tradition to, before the new academic year, discuss the possibility of applying for the programs of one of the most international universities in Russia. Today, you will get general information about our university, programs of ecological faculty and engineering academy, and get acquainted with the well-known graduates from Asian countries. Also, you could ask any questions about admission process, rules of admission, and any other questions you'd like. And the first word is given to Deputy Vice Rector for International Affairs, Sulkova Natalia Vladimirovna.
Dear guests, dear colleagues, we're glad to welcome you today at our meeting, Open World in One University. First of all, let me tell you that my colleagues tell you today many interesting things about People's Friendship University of Russia, named after Patrice Lumumba. Our university realized more than 500 educational programs on different levels, such as bachelor program, master program, PhD program, residence programs, and etc. Also, we realized and we have more than 70 English taught programs, and all our students has the possibility to get a diploma of interpreter. First of all, let me tell you that our university, РУДН University, has a great position in world university rankings, such as we have 295 position in QS World University rankings, and also we have high position in subject rankings, in such fields as linguistics, law, modern languages, mathematics, chemistry, etc. Also, in our university now, more than 30 students, and among them more than 11,000 international students who present 161 countries all over the world. And among them more than 4,000 international students from the Asian countries. Our university developed international cooperation, and now we have more than 600 international agreements with foreign higher educational institutions. And we have more than 140 agreements with the higher educational institution from the Asian countries. And our international cooperation helps us and help our students to take active part in the program of academic mobility. And this fact helps our students to get unique competences and know more new about the other countries, their traditions, their culture, their languages. And also our students has more than 135 double degree educational programs. And in this case, our students have possibility to get 2 diplomas. One diploma, our university, and the second diploma of our foreign international partners. And this fact helps them to make a good career at the labor market. Also, all our students live in hostel of student campus. And all our students also take part in different events, such cultural events, and they have possibility to take part in cultural events, educational events, and to go in for sports. And in this case, all our university, our RUDN university, would like to see you among our students on the 1st of September. Our university, РУДН University, welcome to you on the 1st of September. Thank you. We wait for you.
Thank you, Natalia Vladimirovna. And the next our speaker is Chancellor of Embassy of Russian Embassy in Indonesia, Novoseltseva Veronika Anatolievna. Veronika Anatolievna, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
You're welcome, Veronika Anatolievna.
Thank you very much. My name is Veronika Novoseltseva. I'm the Deputy Chief of Mission of the Russian Embassy in Indonesia. And it's a great honor for us to participate in the video conference today. In our opinion, the РУДН University is doing a really great and big work in uniting the students from various countries, especially from the Asian region. And we know that there is a big number of students from Indonesia who got the education in the РУДН University. We have good ties, good relationship with those students. And I am fully agree that all those people who got higher education in the РУДН University get very good opportunity to build their career in their native countries. Among the alumni of the РУДН University in Indonesia, we know there are people who are active in political life now, in the parliamentary activities, and in various spheres of social and economical and political life in Indonesia. So we, as the embassy, are very much ready to give all the support to promote the opportunities of the РУДН University in Indonesia among those people who are interested in getting higher education in Russia. And if you allow me, I can propose that the РУДН University could join the plans of the Russian universities pavilion. Actually, we now have the quite a number of the universities from different cities in Russia, from Krasnoyarsk, Tomsk, from Irkutsk, from Moscow. We, as the embassy, we have created the chat of the universities who are promoting their possibilities and their vacations for the Indonesian society. So there is an idea to have the pavilion of Russian higher education in the framework of the international educational exhibition. It's an annual international education exhibition that is held in Jakarta, usually in February. This year there was the Kazan University who participated, and then we got the invitation from the organizers, from the organizing committee of this exhibition. So if the РУДН University is interested, we are very open to give all the support for the РУДН University to have the exhibition of your opportunities during this event, the upcoming event in Jakarta next year. Again, I would say that there is quite a number of Russian universities now, maybe something like 10, who have already reported to us about their readiness to participate in the framework of an exhibition. Another thing, Indonesia is very friendly and open to Russia, and many young people are eager to get higher education in Russia. Indonesia did not join any sanctions, anti-Russian sanctions, and I would say that during the last year, our cooperation with Indonesia has become even much broader and is done on a larger scale than during the previous years, especially in the sphere of education. We have the program of the scholarship. There are 300 scholarships from the government of Russia that are given to the Indonesian people who would like to get the higher education in Russia. Again, we know much about the alumni of the RUDN University, and we strongly support that the number of students from Indonesia would get more access to the RUDN University, both on the basis of the scholarship that are given by the Russian government, and also on the commercial basis, because many people are ready to pay, ready to study, not only in the framework of the scholarship that is given by the government. So again, we are very ready for the cooperation, everything that we can do as the embassy to promote the RUDN University here in Indonesia. We are very ready and very open to do these things. Please contact us. And again, thank you very much for the great job the university is doing in bringing together our people, our young people, and in a broader scale, our two countries and our two nations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Veronika Anatolyevna. Thank you for welcoming our guest and applicant, and also thank you for your support of all our events and initiatives in Indonesia. And we hope that we also could take part in the exhibition in December that you noticed about. And we hope that more students this year from Indonesia come with scholarship to study in РУДН University. Thanks a lot.
If possible, I would like to add also many thanks that all your students, all those who study in РУДН University, in contacts with us, they all underline a very friendly atmosphere, a very good atmosphere, and all the support that is given to the students. They never faced any problems, any logistic problems, any cultural problems, any humanitarian problems. So those people who graduated from your university, they also share the information to their friends and to their families here. So РУДН is really well known here, and we hope the cooperation will become even larger. And the event will take place next year in February.
Next year.
2024. This year it was also in February, but it's annual exhibition. So please, we can exchange contacts, and we shall make you as the participants of the university's chat, so that РУДН would acquire all the updated information about the exhibition. Thank you again.
Thank you. It will be great if you could share the information about the event and add us in the chat of the universities.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Veronika Anatolyevna, for your good words about our university, and thank you again for your support of our university and other Russian universities. Thank you.
And now I'd like to present you a short video about our university.
What is RUDN? A universe of knowledge and lots of jobs. Students from all over the world, double degree programs and internships, research projects and scientific labs, sports and healthy lifestyle, new friends and busy student life. RUDN is diverse. It's academic, global, researching, athletic, young. Each part of it is a whole world. The world you'd love to explore. RUDN University welcomes dreamers, teaches enthusiasts, and graduate professionals. It has a multi-level education system. 5 faculties, 11 institutes, 1 academy, and 500 educational programs allow you to choose your dream job. The choice is yours. The standard approach to training is not what we do at RUDN. From teaching to learning concept implies creative thinking, learning self-control, using audio and video materials, and creating comfortable conditions for independent work. Teachers certainly play a major role in training. Experts and experienced mentors guide you through the whole learning process and onwards. In addition to academic degree, RUDN offers an interpreter degree. You can obtain another degree from a partner university as we collaborate with the world's top universities on more than 130 joint programs. Over 100,000 specialists have already graduated from RUDN University. At this moment, just imagine, we are training representatives of 500 ethnicities and nationalities from over 150 countries. RUDN University seeks and supports talented students all over the world, developing academic competitions on different subjects. Winning the RUDN competitions allows you to get free or subsidized education. Each RUDN student is an ambassador of his or her country's culture. Dancing groups, food festivals, and national weeks will blur the lines between different cultures and bring students together from all over the world. RUDN is a large multinational family in which everyone can find their place. In science, for example, additive technologies, molecular design, innovation in drug delivery, space systems, 5G technology, and much more. RUDN provides lots of opportunities to realize one's potential in science. RUDN University has top priority areas that develop constantly. RUDN offers every opportunity to do research that will help make the world better. Here, in RUDN University, a keen young student can grow into a promising young scientist while practicing sports in study free time. In RUDN University, sport is not just a word, it's a way of life. Our students play tennis, soccer, basketball, and all sorts of sports. Our athletes are winners of international student competitions in swimming, tennis, and volleyball. RUDN University conducts its own minor championships in various sports among students from Asia, Africa, and Latin America. RUDN is a university that teaches you to set goals, overcome obstacles, and win, and to share your victories with friends. A RUDN student's life includes festivals and national weeks, drama, dance, and vocal studios, poetry reading clubs, and its own television. Our campus is one of the best in Russia. It allows over 8,000 students and features large parkland, fountain square, national cafes, and is very safe. RUDN means knowledge, skills, career, and friends. Together, we can learn, have fun, grow up, and enter the happy future. RUDN is a part of life you will never forget. Join us to discover the whole world in one university.
Dear applicants, now we will start with the information, with the presentation of our university, our well-known and really the most international, one of the most international in the world university. Information about rules of admission for international student 2023. Yana Zubchik will present you the information. She is our specialist of international office.
Good afternoon, dear guests. So we will start with our presentation. First of all, our university was founded in 1960 and is considered to be the most international university of Russia. Our mission is uniting people of different cultures by knowledge. So RUDN University creates leaders to make the world better. RUDN University, the People's Friendship University of Russia, is located in Moscow, the capital of Russian Federation. Today, the university brings together students from 160 countries, and the number of RUDN University alumni increases by 5,000 to 6,000 year by year. Our graduates work in almost all countries. 158 countries, 49,000 students, 200,000 graduates. So, RUDN University offers any specialization, as you can see on the screen, technical, scientific, medical one, economical, humanitarian, 4 faculties, 9 institutes, and 1 academy provides so good higher school education, university education. So engineers, lawyers, doctors, diplomats, financiers, agrarians, physics, mathematicians, linguists are taking a degree in RUDN University. On the slide, you can see the most popular fields of study among international students. They are general medicine, international relations, management, linguistics, civil engineering, dentistry, economics, law, architecture, and so on. So, RUDN University implements over 150 joint programs, as I mentioned before, with the leading university of the world, providing its students with an opportunity not only to obtain a RUDN University and a partner university degree, but to discover the whole world with us, travel and practice a foreign language, find new friends, and acquire valuable knowledge. There are no borders for RUDN University students, exchange and training programs, joint degree programs with foreign institutions of higher education and international conferences, summer schools and trainings. RUDN is constantly developing, and recently our university has opened a digital department for the study of the Russian language. I will immediately warn that there is no any scholarships for this program, but you can see 1 free lesson to try it. During training, interactive tasks are used, simulators, then to which your training will only become more interesting. Studying Russian on this program, you will be able to choose the field of scientific activity with the most interested in about. All areas are provided on this slide. Yes. During the classes, you will be able not only to learn Russian, but also to understand the terms of your scientific activity, as well as improve your knowledge of subjects. Learning is not about long texts and boring subjects. RUDN is aimed at the practical consolidation of theoretical knowledge. There are many research centers where you can apply the acquired knowledge in practice. In RUDN University, there are more than 100 national student associations whose representatives help new students with check-in in the dormitories, for example, documents, and with adaptation at the university at new country. We also regularly host various events, including concerts, festivals, exhibitions, and so on. During this time, students can sing songs and dance dances, national, for example, of different countries. As for our campus, it's a city in a city. It's so unique. There are 20 teaching blocks and 15 dormitories in our campus. More than 8,000 students and PhD candidates live in rooms or apartments with every convenience: bathroom, equipped kitchen, internet connection, satellite TV, and so on. There is a laundry and ironing also in our dormitories. There are all opportunities to live in so good areas. RUDN is always moving forward, and you can see that our campus is so beautiful, so nice. It's new, it's modern. I have already mentioned that we have an importance of tradition in RUDN. The slide shows the number of student associations from different countries. We have the 17 associations in Asia. So especially it's very interesting for example, exhibitions. Yes, when we have these exhibitions, we can try the culture of different cultures. For example, try food national, and it is so tasty. In short, it's possible to be bored of the RUDN University. As we all know, a sound mind in a sound body. So our university hosts annual competitions in 11 sports. Moreover, the best RUDN athletes even go to other countries to competition. If you have a big heart, you will certainly be interested in our volunteer club. It includes action in completely different areas: environmental, social, medical. Now this community of people with a good soul is 2.5 people, and every year the number is just growing. There are a lot of opportunities at RUDN. As I said before, you can choose the profession you are dreaming about. You can learn a few foreign language. You are equipped with the new friend from all over the world. You can do research. You can become a star in sport, dancing, singing, etc. You can start a career. You must try all cousins of the world. You can gather a team of like-minded people to implement a project. You can become a part of a large family, and you must become a leader. So there are all in our university that you can even imagine. I will then tell you about rankings also. By World QS University rankings, we are at the 317 place. We're number one in a green ranking also, and 28 in the world. You can see on the screen different pictures of our university, like in summer, winter also. Don't worry, it's not so cold in winter, it's normal. And what about our scholarship? So there are two ways. You can apply for a scholarship program of the Government of the Russian Federation, which provides free training for 23,000 students, foreign citizens from all over the world at the Russian universities. For this, you need to contact Russian embassy in your country or Russian Center of Science and Culture. The second way to get scholarship is to participate in RUDN Olympiad. RUDN University holds Open Olympiad of RUDN University for foreign citizens every year online. Olympiad is open for international citizens wishing to enroll for study to RUDN. The winners of the Olympiad are given the opportunity to study in the chosen course on a scholarship basis. Prize winners can take an advantage of discount on a contract basis. So what is the Olympiad? It's a real chance to become RUDN student, first of all, to come to Russia, to Moscow, and to become a part of the large family. It's named like RUDN University. The right to choose educational program within the one Olympiad subject, mathematics, physics, biology, chemistry, and social study law. The way to nominate yourself for a substantial grant, RUDN brilliant students, it's 25,000 rubles per month during this semester. And prize winners of the Olympiad are given a significant discount for studying at our university. RUDN also has two programs of obtaining a grant in case of admission to a master's program. It's master's degree program, yes. The application can be submitted for a 3 master's program, provided documents are on our statistical, professional, volunteer, or socially significant achievements, and complete an online interview with the admissions committee. You can see on the slide the subjects of these Olympiads, which you can obtain. And for admission, for fee-paying education, we have portfolio competition. The rules are simple for me. First of all, you need to send your documents, your passport and document of education translated into Russian or into English to the mail asia@rudn.ru. If you apply for a specialist of bachelor's program, you need to send school certificate. Applying for a master's program, bachelor's diploma, and its transcript with grades. If you are planning to receive a high quality higher education in Russia, but don't speak Russian well, you can also join our Russian program for the year. After sending a documents, admission board reviews it, and we send the official letter, admission letter, that you are accepted and the contract for studies. After the paying for it, you are waiting for the invitation, which is doing the university. And just make visa and come to RUDN. If you have any questions, you can also write to asia@rudn.ru. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Yana. Thank you for the information about the university. I hope our applicants know much more after that about RUDN University, and of course all of them like to apply. And what's next? Let's go to the academic divisions. Deputy Director for Partner Network Department Development of the RUDN Digital Pre-University Faculty, Yana Karamastina, will explain you how you could study Russian language, how you could learn Russian language before coming to Russia. Yana, you are welcome.
Thank you. Good morning or good afternoon, dear friends, dear applicants, and all the guests of our roundtable today. I would like to tell you now more about Digital Pre-University Faculty, a great opportunity to study Russian without even coming to Russia. So, as you know, foreign students who don't speak Russian and those who want to study at Russian universities need to learn Russian at the preparatory faculty. Building on 60 years experience in teaching Russian to international students and being the most international university in Russia, in 2020, RUDN University has launched a new project. It is called Digital Pre-University Faculty. In close collaboration with real-life professionals from medicine, engineering, economics, and other fields, RUDN professors have designed a unique methodology of teaching Russian through an interactive training platform and face-to-face classes. International students study pre-university program to be eligible to apply to Russian universities. According to state requirements, it is recommended for international students to achieve B1 level, or it is called first certification level in Russia, and master general education subjects in Russian. Digital pre-university faculty is a unique learning model with the best Russian teachers from РУДН University on an interactive training platform and face-to-face classes with these professors. Studying on the РУДН digital pre-university faculty has a number of unique features and advantages. First of all, a distance education system is targeted to people who are interested in learning Russian for all purposes, for education, for career, for travel, and for other general and specific fields. Students can learn Russian from native speakers without leaving their country, even when they are studying at school or when they finish their bachelor program. School children and students can prepare for admission and get a certificate, which will be accepted in any Russian universities. So you can apply to our digital pre-university faculty. Of course, we will be waiting for you in РУДН University on bachelor, master, and postgraduate programs. But if you decide to choose another university, it will be still possible after our faculty. Another option is to save up on education, because digital program is a bit less expensive than offline program. Moreover, you won't have any costs like medicine, like accommodation here, as you will be at your home. At the same time, training at the digital pre-university faculty is carried out in accordance with all state standards and requirements in the field of preparing foreign citizens for admission to Russian universities. After you complete the program, you will get a certificate, which will be necessary for you for your bachelor or master program. Students can choose one of 3 educational paths. We have individual learning, we have group courses, and we have, of course, the special course for preparation for admission to Russian universities, which I present you today. On this slide, you can see all the modules, all the courses, which we have at our platform, which we have at our faculty. The basic course, the course which we recommend for those who are going to study in Russian universities, consists of 3 major blocks. The first one and the most important one is Russian language, general knowledge. You will learn Russian from 0 to B1 level. The second block, the second option is to study academic Russian. You will study this subject in the selected profile. For example, if you want to study medicine afterwards, you will study academic Russian in biomedical sphere. The same is for general education subjects. Again, if you want to be dentist, for example, you will study physics, chemistry, and mathematics. The same is for other professions. Here on this slide, you can see the schedule shown on 1 week. As you can see, the total load is about 40 hours per week. Students have approximately 10 hours of classes with teacher per week, and the rest of the time they study on their own on the platform, on the interactive digital platform. This platform is also our main feature, our main advantage. There is a large number of lessons on each module on our platform. Having this platform allows us to make learning Russian as flexible as never before, because you can study from anywhere and whenever you want. You can repeat classes, you can repeat lessons as much time as you need, and the program can be adapted to your progress, to your goals and availability. Again, I will go back to this slide with the modules. For example, if you already know the basics of Russian, you can go further and start from where you stopped learning Russian. University enjoys many years of experience of teaching Russian to foreign students. International students from approximately 160 countries have already learned Russian here at RUDN University and now work in private and state companies around the world, in Asian countries, of course. If you are unsure if you like Russian or not, you can sign up for a free lesson at our faculty with our teacher and decide afterwards. All lessons on the platform come with lots of interactive materials, gamified exercises, communication with natives. This formula makes online teaching and training more effective and more enjoyable. The platform supports 10 languages, while hints and tips in lessons are given in 5 languages: English, Spanish, French, Arabic, Chinese, and now we are working on Persian. So this means that even if you don't know Russian, you can use our platform. You can start learning from 0 level. Apart from that, every week at our faculty, we hold online speaking clubs and grammar lessons for students, for those who know the basics of Russian. These classes are open for everyone, so even if you are not our student, you can join them. Please join our social media and follow us here to know what will be the next topic of the next class. Again, on our educational platform, you can have a free trial lesson, not only with the teacher, but also on the platform. You can have an individual consultation, video consultation through email, as you wish. And you can also take a free language proficiency test before enrollment for our course. So, my presentation have come to an end. Thank you very much for your attention. Here you can see the contacts of our faculty. If you have any questions, please address us here, and I will be here until the end of the roundtable. Please write in chat if you have any questions regarding learning Russian. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yana. Thank you for your detailed information about the digital university faculty, preparatory faculty. I hope that many students will sign up for the lesson and decide if they love Russian or not. Thank you. And our next speaker is Deputy Director of the Institute of Ecology, Popkova Yana. She will introduce programs of this institute, of the Ecological Institute. This institute is very young, but I think that the programs are very relevant now, exactly, and she will inform you, she will give you more information about the programs. Anna, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Anastasia, for introducing me. Good morning, dear guests. Good morning, dear colleagues. It's a great pleasure for me to attend this meeting and present you the Institute of Environmental Engineering. So here is some facts indicating our activities. So who we are and what we do. The Institute of Environmental Engineering has more than 30 years experience in training specialists in the field of the environmental science. During this period, we have prepared more than 5,000 specialists in the field of the environmental protection and sustainable development as well. Annually, we organize more than 50 events on the problem of the integrated solid waste management, integrated water resource management, biodiversity conservation, HSA management, and many other fields that are relevant and actual in the concept of the sustainable development. Our institute is actively involved in the greening of the RUDN University. As a consequence, it is the greenest university in Russia, and we are in the top of 26 the most green university and eco-friendly university in the world, according to the Green Metric ranking. Also, I would like to pay your attention that our institute is actively involved in the climate change project. As a consequence, the first greenhouse gas validation and verification body has been accredited, especially in РУДН University. Our institute is very open for collaboration. We have a lot of partners from different regions of the world, in Asia including. So as a consequence, we precisely know which kind of environmental problems are relevant in this region. We have a lot of projects associated with integrated water resource and waste management in Asia, climate change, environmental biotechnologies, and of course remote sensing and digital technologies for soil monitoring and environmental monitoring as well. Our Institute of Environmental Engineering, consists of three main departments. Department of the Environmental Management, which is focused on the environmental monitoring, sustainable development of the cities, urban ecology, digital technologies for monitoring and so on. The Department of the Environmental Safety and Product Quality Management. This department is mostly focused on the project in the accordance with environmental science and economics. We have a lot of specialists who works in the field of circular economy, low carbon economy, HSA management, and also in this department there are great groups, scientific groups, who is focused on the environmental biotechnologies, waste management, and water management as well. And the third department is the Department of Human Ecology and Biomethodology, who is focused on the investigation of impact of the different anthropogenic load on the human beings. Also, in our structure, we have two departments with association with the leading research institutions. It's the Department of Subtropical and Tropical Ecology and Department of the Phytosanitary Biology and Ecosystem Safety. And of course, we have our own Department of Foreign Languages, so you will have opportunity to study English, Spanish, German language, and Chinese language as well. And in our structure, there is Rural Urban Framework Center, which is focused on the design of different projects in the field of sustainable development of cities and rural areas. I would like to pay your attention that our staff, the people who will teach you, are recognized specialists in the international sphere. They are working in the different international thematic groups in the field of the BRICS University Network, Shanghai Cooperation Organization Network University, and so on. And two main areas in this field, it's energy, it's transition to the clean energy, and climate change and ecology. And now the most important thing, it's our educational activity, which kind of programs we can provide to you. We have the program of 3 levels. It's bachelor degree, master degree, and PhD program. And also I would like to pay your attention that we have not only the programs in Russian, as well we have it in the English. We have master degree in English, it's integrated solid waste management, economics of natural resource management, environmental pedagogy, and environmental engineering and construction. And also we have PhD programs in English, it's modern environmental studies, and I would like to pay your attention that we have our own council. So after PhD studies, you can defend your thesis in our institute. And now I will focus mostly on the most interesting and relevant master degree programs that are implemented in the Institute of Environmental Engineering. The first group of master degree programs is focused on the sustainable development of the cities, of urban areas, and so on. You all know that in the frame of the Sustainable Development Goals implementation, one of the most important focus is sustainable development of cities, how to make the cities more comfortable and more sustainable. It includes the question concerning the urban landscapes, climatology, as well as with green spaces and protected areas. And also we have a very young program. It was developed last year. It's environmental engineering in construction. It's very actively involved. You know that today when we are going to construct some building, it is not only necessary to make it sustainable from the technological point of view, but also it should be some requirement concerning to environmental law, environmental requirements, and so on. So this program is a great completion of the environmental science and construction. The next group of master degree program, it's a combination of the ecology and economy, and this is program HSA management in Russian for students who wants to work precisely in enterprise, in the enterprise, and develop some project to ensure the industrial and environmental safety, and as well labor safety. It's unique programs that combine all this sphere. And the next program, it's Economics of Natural Resource Management. It's in English. It's for students who wants to personally develop the project to ensure the management of natural resources, ecosystem services, and so on. So it's also very important and relevant for today's policymakers and enterprises too. And the last master degree program, it's also a new program. It was designed especially for Chinese students. It's the environmental pedagogy. It's a program for students who wants to design the content to study the environmental, study environmental science. So it's unique also programs that combine the pedagogical aspects and environmental aspects as well. Of course, when you will be the students, you will not only study the lessons, you will make the research, and it will be part of your education. Which kind of research lines and strengths you can implement? It's first of all integrated water resource management, climate change, green economy or circular economy, and sustainable enterprise development as well. It can be environmental biotechnologies. It's very relevant today. How can we use some microbiological agents to resolve environmental issues such as soil degradation, wastewater, and so on? It's also very interesting. You can conduct your research in field of the biodiversity assessment and conservation, or you can implement your project in the field of the remote sensing and digital technologies. Is also very unique and innovative tool which help you to resolve a great variety of the environmental issues. Also, I would like to pay your attention that our institute have developed a lot of massive open online courses, and you can join now for free. They are present on the platform iVersity, Open Learning, and Stepik. If you are interested, you can contact me and I will send you the direct link to these massive open online courses. So you can now get acquainted with our teachers, how they teach, you can know their approach for the different environmental issues. We have massive open online courses on the waste management, climate change, surface water pollution, management of energy resources, HSA management, and so on. So they are very interesting, and you can join it now and perform it wherever you have the possibility. And my contacts are present on the slide. If you have some question, please don't hesitate to contact me for any questions. So thank you for your attention, and we are waiting for you in the Institute of Environmental Engineering, and we will do our best to help you to create your successful career.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for the information about the institute, and of course we will add all the presentation in our chat, and you could contact any of the person who presents the faculties today directly and ask any questions. And our next speaker is Andrющенко Irina, Deputy Director for International Affairs of Engineering Faculty. This faculty is one of the first faculty of our university, and many famous engineering around the world graduated from this faculty. Irina, are you with us? Irina? Turn on the mic, please.
Hello.
Hello, Irina.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Presentation?
Yes, so yes, we see the presentation. The floor is yours.
Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anastasia. And as you said, the Academy of Engineering is one of the ancient faculties of the RUDN University. It was founded in 1961. And from this time, it has been actively developing, and now we have more than 3,600 students and more than 14,000 graduates. Our students are from 112 countries. Now we have 9 departments, which are specialized departments, and we also have the Department of Foreign Languages, where our students can study now 5 foreign languages: Chinese, English, French, German, and Italian languages. Well, in my presentation, I'm not going to tell about each program because we have more than 40, and I will tell about the departments, and you can see from the slides the titles of the programs. So each department, we have 3 levels of education: bachelor degree, master degree, and PhD degree. Our programs are in English and in Russian languages, so you can choose what is more convenient, what is better for you. And the first department is Department of Mechanics and Control Processes. This department trains specialists in the field of information technology, mechanics and control processes in different intelligent robotic systems for various industries, including aerospace industry, designing missions, developing and applying geoinformatic information systems based on aerospace monitoring of Earth. The next department is Department of Subsoil Use and Gas Engineering. And here you can study geology, prospecting and exploration of mineral raw materials, geological and mine survey to support for development of mineral deposits and raw materials, rational use and protection of the earth interiors, creation of innovative technologies for mining and oil and gas production, development and operation of oil and gas fields, operation and maintenance of pipeline transport systems. Next department is Department of Civil Engineering, and here you can study technologies and projects for organizing and management of construction, design of structures and constructions of building and structures, operation and repair of construction facilities, design of hydraulic system, highways, airport, cosmodromes, and other special structures. Department of Architecture. Here we train students in the field of architectural designs of buildings and other architectural facilities. Graduates of the department master the latest computer technologies for designing buildings, modern methods of creating a comfortable living environment in different climatic conditions, apply innovative wood architectural and construction solutions. And next department is Department of Transport. And here our students study how to operate transport technological machines and complexes, service maintenance of transport technological machines, transport logistics, operation and technology examination of the vehicles, equipment and technology on land transport, and operation of road transport. Department of Innovation Management in Industries. Here you can study and project management in high-tech enterprises, including, again, aerospace and other science-intensive industries, mathematical modeling of social and economic systems, of management processes, innovation managers, and so on. Department of Nanotechnology and Microsystems Engineering. So here you can study how to design, manufacture, and operate in nanotechnology and microsystem engineering, how testing nanotechnology and microsize system for various applications, develop materials for photonics, optoelectronics, and other nano products. And also develop the technological processes for manufacture the nano and optoelectronic products. Next department as a Department of Mechanical and Technology Engineering. This department trains specialists in the field of design, creation, and operation, machine building industries, equipment and tools, develop the implementation of new technological processes of mechanical and physical and technical processing and the enterprises of the mechanical engineering industries. Department of Power Engineering. Here the trained specialists in the field of design and creation and operation power machines, development of technologies for use the renewable energy sources, system for creation the various types of energy, and secondary use of heat. And I also would like to say about our partners. You can see some of them on the slide. It's not all, of course, and you can see that our students can participate in internships from these partners, and also after the internship we also can be the workers of these organizations. Also, I would like to say that Academy of Engineering is a member of different international associations. I think it's very important because we would like to communicate with international society in the field of new technologies of education, new scientific research, and so on. So our students can participate in any events of this organization, like conferences, masterclasses, and so on. Thank you very much for your attention. You can see my email. If you have any questions, you don't hesitate to write me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Irina. Thank you for detailed information about the academy, about the programs. Hope that many international applicants are very interested in this information. And our next speaker is the representative of community of Indian students. He is the student of master degree level of Faculty of Humanitarian and Social Sciences, Akil Muhammad. Akil, please share the experience, how you study in our university, what is the atmosphere here, how you study here, how many years, and so on, please.
Thank you, Anastasia. So as Anastasia mentioned, that I am studying, I'm pursuing a master's degree in international relations. Last year, I completed my bachelor's degree in linguistics, and in my group mate, I found my half partner. I got married, so it is also a kind of happiest moment which I got from RUDN. Also, I am studying on the scholarship. I am among few of the people who are studying on Russian governmental scholarship, and both my degrees are on the Russian governmental scholarship. Also, I would like to emphasize that Russian governmental scholarship has increased the quotas for foreigners to 30,000 students, which means 30,000 students from all over the world will come to Russia for their higher education. If you also want to apply, it is very easy. You just need to go to the website, official website of the Russian governmental scholarships, education-in-russia.com. Apart from this, you can also reach to the Russian House or Russian Center of Science and Culture or Russian Embassy in your country, and they will provide you more detailed information how a student can apply for the governmental scholarship. As well as there is another opportunity, as you also heard in the beginning, RUDN also organize Olympiads, and to get a scholarship, you can apply for the RUDN's scholarship program as well. When it comes to why I choose RUDN specifically and how I got acquainted, it is also an important part. For me, answer is very simple. RUDN is a heaven for foreigners. Before coming to Russia, I was working as a volunteer in a Russian Center of Science and Culture. I made many friends from Russia, and if I asked anyone I want to pursue higher education in Russia, which university would you recommend me? And in most of the answers, I got RUDN University, the People's Friendship University of Russia, and that's how I came to RUDN. And when I came to RUDN, I really found that RUDN University is full of opportunities. If you are open to opportunities, it is the place where you should come. If you want to build your career, whole opportunities are here, and you just need to follow what opportunities you are getting. Just grab it and do what you want to do. Apart from this, very important part plays the student organizations or student unions which exist in RUDN, which is a unique kind of thing because from every country there are different kind of associations. For Indian Students Association, Asian Students Association, you also saw that there are many associations, and I myself was president of Indian Students Association in RUDN for 3 years, and president for Asian Students Association for 1 year. So these kind of opportunities are also there because these associations provide opportunity to represent our culture in the university, to present our culture to the whole world, because students from all over the world are here. And it is an opportunity to showcase your country's culture, to make new friends. Also, these associations help new students to adapt, and in the beginning to get acquainted with the university, to settle in the dormitories, to help with bringing some kind of foods and everything. Also, sometimes people ask, is it very cold in Russia? So, it is always cold in Russia. Answer is no. If it is cold, it is only on the outside. If you are going outside, just wear good clothes and that's all. If you are in a building, in a hostel, in a house or anywhere, you can just walk in a t-shirt. Everything is centralized, heated, so you don't have to worry about the weather. Even in summers, most probably people won't believe that you can sweat here, but it is true. Even not only in Moscow, but in the Siberian cities as well, you can find such warm weather where you will be sweating. And I have experienced it. In Russia, I'm living from last 6 years, and I have traveled to more than 15 cities in Russia. For different kind of conferences, to participate in different kind of programs, for volunteering and all. So these all kind of opportunities I got in RUDN, got in Russia. Wherever I visited, I found people to be very friendly, kind, loving. Sometimes nowadays people ask, is it safe to live in Russia? It is absolutely safe. In last year, I haven't faced not even a single moment where I could say that, yes, something is wrong, but it never happened. Russia is completely safe. I welcome you all to Russia, to RUDN. I would say in the end that if you are open to opportunities, come to Russia. Russia is the land of opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your good words. Thank you for your experience in our university, and I hope that this experience will help a new student to make a right decision to decide our university for studying. And we wish you good luck in your future career, for diplomatic career, I hope. And good luck, and thank you for your words. And of course, you are new graduates, young graduates from bachelor degree programs, and we have also many graduates from India, more than 1,000 graduates now. And we also very proud of them because they have a good result in their professional career, in their professions, and we hope that they also could share experience of their study in our university. And we give the awards to our graduate 1996 of engineering faculty, Akshat Singh. Akshat, are you with us?
Yes.
We see you.
Yes, hello, and thank you so much for having me here. And it's such a pleasure to see my alma mater, if from a distance only right now. I had the golden opportunity to be in RUDN. At that time, it used to be called People's Friendship University in the name of Lumumba, and I'm happy to say that the name of Patrice Lumumba has returned to the university. Studied from 1991 to 1996. I completed my bachelor's program, and from 96 to 98, I completed my master's in mechanical engineering. I subsequently worked, and currently I'm although I had a career change, and now I'm an artist and a curator, a jump from science to arts. But I think I could make this change only because I studied in a university which gave me a lot of holistic learning and not just specific learning. There was specific technical understanding. I completed my bachelor's and my master's with a red diploma, so I was a good student. And my choice of changing my career was more to do with what I wanted to do with my life. And the atmosphere that I got in the university allowed me to make this change, to have this ability not to be stuck by my education, but to use my education for future prospects. 1991 till 1998 there, and I worked for 2 years more, almost a decade of my stay in Russia. Incidentally, like Akhil, I found my love in RUDN, and my wife also from Delhi. She did her medicine, and she's currently an experienced doctor at one of the leading hospitals in Delhi. I am also a part of the association that relates with the alumni, the Indian alumni from all universities and academic institutions from Russia and Soviet Union. And I have seen everybody has a very high standing and respect for RUDN. Wherever I have gone, I have found everybody appreciating the fact that I had completed my bachelor's and master's from a university of such repute. I'm also second generation from the started at the same university in the same mechanical engineering department in the 1970s, and they retired at the top of the CEOs of their companies in India. And one has emigrated to America, and he's also heading a machine tool engineering company there, one of the leaders. Once I shifted to art, I realized that the language that I had as an interpreter, I worked for a long time, and the language, Russian abilities that I had, Russian language abilities, allowed me to converse with a lot of artists, read up a lot of literature. Our exposure to Chekhov and theater and opera and museums while I was there at the university allowed me to, move into this slightly alien profession of arts and culture. But that move was seamless, and I have been returning to Russia. I was just there in January, February at Nizhny Novgorod, as I was invited to make an exhibition of Indian artists at Nizhny Novgorod at the Art Meet that happened there. So my relationship with the university continues. I was there, and I was so happy to be there at the university on Saturday. We met and meeting at the university's Department of Alumni. It was a privilege. I see that the student community is getting far more benefits than we had in our times. We have upgraded ourselves, be it the educational part or the living quarters and the food cuisine and the cafe and all the opportunities that are there within the student community. There's also a lot of safety which is taken care of. All the latest technologies utilized for that, the biometrics, the cards, everything. But what remains is the warmth and the love of Russians for all foreigners, especially Indians. We've had a wonderful time with Russia, and we are long partners. And I'm happy that we continue to hold that partnership together. I had friends from almost 140 countries is what was represented by then in the 1990s. Now we've risen to a number of 160. I believe that the Russian People's Friendship University, or RUDN, is a platform where all boundaries blur, be it ethnicity, culture, political understandings, religion. They all blur, and we are able to sit down and have conversations with all people from all walks of life, from all parts of the world. So I personally had a wonderful experience there, and that education has, despite my shifting my career, has helped me in my future, in my career prospects now and for the future. I'm currently the CEO for Delhi Street Art, which allows me to paint flyovers, malls, and make our cityscapes more beautiful for the people who are there. We work with Russian artists, visiting artists as well, and I really look forward to working with the university and creating more, bringing more university. For all aspirants, I would suggest do the needful research, but this is RUDN is categorically one of the top 10 universities in Russia, and the numbers have been stated for the world as well, and we are right there, be it in terms of education, be it in terms of opportunities of career, innovation, prospects, and making friends. I think that is one of the biggest points that you can take out of this. So I wish RUDN all the best, and all the aspirants to find a way there as soon as possible. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Akshat. Thank you for your speech. Thank you for your words to our university. And we are very honored of you, like a famous artist in India. We know this, and we are proud that our graduates are talented in a different sphere. Thank you very much. And we know now let's go to Sri Lanka, from India to Sri Lanka. And our next speaker is acting president of the Association of Sri Lankan Graduates of Universities of the Socialist Countries, Mr. Vidanagamar Kumar Vikramasinghe.
Can you hear me?
Dear Kumar, yes, we hear you well, but couldn't see you.
Well, I switch off my camera, but I'm not hearing yet. I don't know why.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay, I hope that in the process that you will see me. Let me start my speech. All officials from the People's Friendship University of Russia, former and students, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me first thank the organizers of this meeting for inviting me to join and giving opportunity to speak a few words. I represent the organization of Sri Lankan graduates from former socialist countries and Russia. This organization was established way back in the 70s of the last century by very few graduates from the then USSR, and majority of them were graduates from university, which was then called Patrice Lumumba Friendship University. RUDN, we called in there, was the key place where students from Sri Lanka were studying, and it was the dream of many prospective students from Sri Lanka to be educated in this prestigious institution. RUDN produced many thousands of high-quality graduates in many specialties like medicine, engineering, and other fields for countries in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Sri Lanka is not an exclusion. Thousands of graduates in Sri Lanka also qualified and continued to render their services for the development of the country. We never forget the kindness of our teachers, the effort to do everything possible to comfort students who are far away from their homes, often first time in their life, without knowing the Russian language. They were always ready to walk extra mile to help us whenever needed. And results were always excellent. Almost all our students graduate with flying colors. It was amazing how the Russian people accepted us with open hands in anywhere we go travel in the country. We can never forget their comradeship and hospitality. Those traditions and values have not changed among Russian people even today. Okay, that was my technical problem. So all of us graduates are regarded as high-quality specialists, and most of them have key positions in Sri Lanka. Our graduates were appointed to key posts such as ambassadors, secretaries, national ministries, director generals of department, etc. There are a lot of medical doctors who graduate from RUDN and other Russian universities working in Sri Lanka. They are continuing their services in government and private health sector in the country. I'm also one of them and presently work as the director of the National Hospital of Sri Lanka. This is the final referral center for patients in all kinds of ailments. We provide patients in all specialties. Hospital has about 3,300 beds and about 8,500 permanent staff. Happy to say there are so many medical graduates from RUDN and Russia working and providing medical care for needy patients in my institution. Russia was always a friend of our country and perhaps the only country who never demanded anything in return for the help given. These traditions continue throughout the present day. At this point, let me also mention the excellent work done by His Excellency the Embassy of Russian Federation and Russian Embassy in Colombo and the direct staff of Russian Cultural Center in Colombo to coordinate official work as well as social and educational work among Sri Lankans in the country as well as in Russia. We often meet each other in official as well as in social events. The Russian Embassy and Russian House always support us in numerous ways for our key events in the country and also to keep track with new development in Russia. When it comes to present day, there are Russian students, Sri Lankan students undergoing their undergraduate studies in RUDN. I have no doubts that all of them are doing well in their educational and social activities in Moscow. I also believe that many of them are comfortably accommodated in residential facilities in Mikrohoma class in Moscow. The place was very dear to me during my student days. I have no doubt that all present-day Sri Lankan students will also complete their studies with colors and will be accepted to Sri Lanka. Let me thank the rector of the university and all academic and non-academic staff for doing everything possible to produce excellent specialists, for doing everything possible to make their life comfortable and fruitful during the stay in Russia. In conclusion, let me again thank the organizing committee for giving this opportunity. I wish RUDN, the People's Friendship University of Russia, success in future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Mr. Vikramasinghe. Thank you for your words. I know that your association in Sri Lanka very friendly. That our graduates meet every month in their house, and it's a very friendly atmosphere there. And I'm very honored that we have such great graduates in Sri Lanka, from not only from our university but from other Russian universities also. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And in the conclusion, thank you all our guests, our participants to take part in our meetings, and we have some interesting questions in our chat. My colleague Karina started to answer on some of them, but we have some other questions I see. And the first question, if we have the opportunity of postgraduate programs in religious studies, especially Buddhist studies in your university. Unfortunately, we haven't got the programs in religious studies, but we have some humanitarian programs on faculty of on humanitarian and social sciences, and there you could study arts and humanities. There you could study political sciences, international relations, philosophy, and other programs. Any programs related to language studies? Yes, we also have the Faculty of Philology, where you could study one of the 12 languages, and also we have the Institute of in International Languages. They have programs on bachelor, master degree, and PhD levels. All the presentations of our participants will be shared in this chat, and you could download them. And some of my colleagues also print here their contact details, and you could contact them directly and answer all the questions about the specific program. Or if you would like to receive some more information about rules of admission and or about any specific program of any of other institute, you could write your email address in chat, and we will share you some more detailed information. I think we answer on all the questions. Thank you, dear guests, dear participants, for your time, for participation in our event. Hope that we will wait for new students from Asia this year in our university, and you will decide to study exactly in our university and will come in Moscow in September. Good luck.